we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen to these other.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory. Shows you how the world really works, and we definitely need that at this time. Also, those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. Now, guys, right now we have Bitcoin and cryptos blasting off. If you actually pay attention to the news, CNBC, all the articles, social media, Tesla put in $1.5 billion. That's why the market is moving. Guys, do you really believe that? No, I hope not. Not if you follow my channel. Guys, we know the real reason is the fact is that Ethereum's, the futures opened up. So we know the reason why the market is moving. The masses, they see Elon. They're going to run and buy. Do you buy at these prices, guys? No, you do not. But I'm going to get into the Elon situation, Dogecoin situation later. But guys, don't forget, Ethereum is now live. The futures are live. So that's the reason why we're moving up. And also we know the Fed. That's right. The Fed is pumping cryptos. The Fed is pumping the stock market. Now we know that they're manipulating the yield curve down in order to flood the market. Guys, that's the reason why I do these videos. If anything changes, I do the videos so then therefore you can see why the market is moving up and down. That's why I said make sure you're paying attention to both channels, the stock channel and the crypto channel. Because remember, Bitcoin is following the S&P. So why wouldn't you follow stocks? Even if you're not investing. It's very important, guys, to make sure we are paying attention to all the indicators. Now, of course, we have volume, where volume has spiked. We have Tether, which keeps getting pumped. And, of course, we have USDC, and we know what the plans are for USDC. Now, we have the Fed cutting the last check, guys, on a monthly basis this week. So, guys, these dates are not set up by chance. The New World Order starts Ethereum futures on the 8th. We know that Grayscale opened their trust back up a few days before the actual Ethereum CME launch. And then also, guys, we have the Fed giving out the last check the following day, which is February 9th. And then, of course, like I stated, on the 12th, they're going to let us know how they're going to be doing the daily. And then basically we'll be able to see the amount. I don't know whether it's going to be instantly or they're going to wait a few days to show us. But before, they used to do instantly. And those who've been following my channel from the beginning, I used to report that on a daily basis. So then therefore we knew where the market was going, because that is very important. And then plus, guys, we have the facilities closing March 31st. And guys, I know it's a lot of hype around cryptos. I know the Fomo is there seeping in your blood. But believe me, guys, I follow the New World Order and I follow the markets. Believe me, guys, we're going to be headed down. The same way the stock market is being manipulated, the same way cryptos are going to be manipulated. The fact is they want all the money in. They want all the money in, guys. That's how the Fed works. So therefore, they can take your money. Remember what I told you. take a snapshot of this month, because going forward, we're going to be headed down. Now, once Biden get that package sent up, and a lot of that's already baked in from even before he even does the package, because guys, we know the amount of money the Fed printed last year. 20% of all currency from existence, I'm talking about from the beginning existence, got printed in 2020. They want to blow the system up, so therefore they can bring us in the fourth industrial revolution, society 5.0. But I know it's very, very easy to go in, and people are buying these cryptos because they're new. They're buying them and they want to hold them. But the fact is, guys, we know at this time you want to be, if you bought, you want to be selling or you want to be trading. If you bought from the beginning, this is the time to sell, not to buy and hold. This is the time to sell, and this is the time to trade. So therefore, you can make the easy money on the pumps and dumps. But Bitcoin basically dropped down to about 37, went up all the way up and ran up to about 44, and now it's creeping down a little. But guys, the fact is that these pumps and dumps are there because of the manipulation. And just like I stated, guys, we see it. It's not like we don't see it. But if you're looking at the masses, they're not going to understand. They follow Elon Musk. Hey, Elon Musk putting in $1.5 billion. All these cryptos went up. It just wasn't Bitcoin that went up. All of them went up. That doesn't make any sense, guys. It doesn't make any fundamental sense. So, guys, we're just definitely in a speculation phase. And getting over into the Elon Musk situation. Yes, they purchased $1.5 billion. But, guys, we know when you look at Tesla stock, we know what? The Fed is manipulating Tesla stock. We know they only sold 700,000 cars. Their market cap makes no sense whatsoever. And I've been over that on my stock channel. So if you follow my stock channel, you know that stock is a New World Order stock. That's all it is. And we know that Elon Musk is nothing but an actual puppet. If you go back and watch my videos on Elon Musk on this channel, guys, I prove it time and time again. But when it comes to the purchase of the $1.5 billion, what that does is that it brings adoption. Just like I said, that's all you see on TV, Twitter. Elon Musk is investing in Bitcoin. Let me go run to invest when we know that Bitcoin is at all-time highs. We know stock market is all-time highs. What do we know what's going to happen? We know that we're going to be coming down. We know that right now we are in the end of an actual cycle. Now, we know that Biden is going to be doing the package, but we see majority of where that money is going. They've already inflated those stocks already. They've already priced all that money in. So please do not get caught up in the FOMO, guys. Always stick with your fundamentals. I know the Fed is raising up. It's like I stated. The Fed is raising it up, and people are going to try to run in to buy, to hodl. And that's not what you do at this time. Not even when it comes to the stock market. The stock market, these stocks are overpriced. You have to sit back, be patient. I'm telling you, the greatest comment that Warren Buffett ever said is that patience always wins. It takes the money from one group of hands to another. All you have to do is be patient. Whether you want the market to come down or whether you want the market to go up, believe me, it's going to come to you. Only thing you have to do is plan. Those who actually purchased back in 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, everybody's been patient. Don't run in when you're at the top. You just don't do that. This doesn't make sense. But don't get me wrong. Cryptos are definitely the future for the fourth industrial revolution, for society 5.0. But remember the end game, guys. These cryptos are not for you. Don't forget that. Now, we also have Tesla says they expect to begin to accept Bitcoin for payment. Guys, we know how slow Bitcoin is. We know right now nobody wants to transact in Bitcoin. That's the reason why the Bitcoin Lightning Protocol is working behind the curtain. So, guys, just like I stated, stick with the fundamentals. Don't get in with the hype boys and lose everything you have. Take profits when you can. But like I stated, guys, I definitely see a downtrend over a year or so while they're building this new economy. Remember, guys, that 90% of Americans, if you ask them what the Fed does, they can't tell you. If you ask them what the CME, they can't tell you. So just imagine these young investors that are invested in Bitcoin and cryptos. They know nothing about the Fed. They know nothing about CME. They don't care about grayscale. They don't care about the market makers, the market movers of the actual system. They don't care. Only thing they care about is whether the price is going up and down and have I made money or not. So that's why I stated, guys, make sure you are definitely paying attention to the actual fundamentals. Now, we also have Doge pumps. We had Snoop Dogg, and we had Gene Simmons, of course, Elon Musk. So, guys, they bring in all the characters, and we know it's nothing fundamental around Dogecoin or why it's pumping. And the young investors don't care about fundamentals. Only thing they care about is whether this coin is going up and down. And don't get me wrong, it's okay to take advantage of the pumps and dumps, but only when you're experienced, because you know not to be greedy, you know to get out. A lot of these young investors are holding us, hoping that they get rich, instead of learning the system to take advantage of these pumps and dumps and start investing in businesses and cryptos that actually have fundamentals, that have real use cases that are going to make it in the fourth industrial revolution. But then also, guys, we have Cardano CEO says blockchain could prevent the GME type events. And we know the GameStop situation, what did that do? That brought attention to crypto, DeFi. The adoption situation is moving fast. It's definitely. So, guys, I started my channel last year in January around the same time. Nobody cared. Now everybody's talking about cryptos. So definitely, guys, the New World Order is definitely moving in that adoption. Now we have CoinShare launches quick trade mobile app with instant funding. And guys, we definitely see fintech taking over banking. And like I had stated in my Super Bowl video, that you would see more fintech, more of the fourth industrial revolution commercials, and that's exactly what you saw, because that's where we're moving. Remember Brian Brooks? DeFi is definitely the new banking. And then lastly, guys, China gets the first hardware for the digital yuan. And guys, we know China is working in the background. That's the beast that everybody should be definitely paying attention to. But the fact is, you're not going to see that on the news. You're just not. Definitely go to CNBC Asia. Sometimes you will catch it. But guys, it's very important, because that digital yuan is what's going to dethrone the U.S. dollar as the reserve currency. We know the U.S. dollar is not going anywhere, because definitely we see USDC is definitely trying to make that happen. But when you only have 350 million people in the United States versus billions in the emerging markets, we know what's about to happen. That's the reason why Biden is trying to sell the Made in America theme. Because the fact is, now the United States is going back to the manufacturing. Why? Because the emerging markets are going to have the money. They're the ones that's going to be buying. I went over that we're going to have a whole 10 years where there's not actually going to be any growth in the United States. And we just haven't felt that effect yet, because what? The government is sending out checks, guys. That's the only reason why everything hasn't collapsed. The Fed is pumping the stock market and people believe in it. The Fed is pumping all cryptos and people believe that they're going to make it, when we know only 1% is going to make it. So guys, this whole economy is nothing but an illusion. As long as you don't get caught in it and you're investing off of fundamentals, you're going to be fine. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Also, guys, you have the stock channel. Do not forget about the stock channel, guys. You have your cobalt, chip stocks, gaming, banking. Everybody's sitting at home. You got your at-home stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks. And then while everybody's at home getting free money and waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks. And then also, guys, it's the Cryptoteacher stock channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and y'all have a wonderful day.